Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little Boxycharm unboxing. So I'm going to open this guy up. First thing that I see is the House of Lashes. They are the Noir Fairy Minis. They go from $9 to $12 for one pair, and you can get 15 wears out of these guys. I've had House of Lashes before, and you can definitely probably get way more than 15 wears out of them if you take pretty good care of them. I like to let them soak in like baby soap, a shampoo type of thing, like something really gentle. But honestly, these look pretty cute. I feel like a lot of people could probably wear them. They're nothing too over the top. I think these are a good pair for, I think, probably just about everyone, because it almost looks like they're double stacked, but they're not too over the top. So that's not a bad pick, I think, in here. Then next up we have the Adis, I think that's how you say it, and this is the organic infused age-defying nail treatment. I'm not super excited about that. So this runs for $18, which is a little cray to be honest, in my opinion. I just put lotion on my hands, and I feel like that's probably what most people do. And here's the little bottle, and I guess you put it on your fingers. I mean, feels like the stuff you get at the nail salon, I guess, but I don't really like feeling oil on my fingers, so I'm not down with it. I'm not super excited about it. So I could pass on this little guy, personally. Not gonna lie either, I think $18 for like a little nail infused, organic, cruelty-free thing for your nail beds is a little crazy, in my opinion. Then next up we have 3 pairs of the Baggage Claim by Wander Beauty. I've used these masks before, and they're little gold masks that go under here. Amazing. I get the worst allergies, so sometimes I pop these in the fridge just to get them really cold, and it definitely takes down the swelling in my face. If you guys watch my Instagram, my Snapchat, I do it all the time. I like draft it into school, like to drop the kids off, and I have these on my eyes. Yeah, I love them. These are really great. These go for $13, and they're gonna help also diminish wrinkles and baggy blueness in your eyes if you are prone to bags. Next up we have Bang Beauty, and apparently you can use this for, let me see, make sure I read that right. It goes for $22. It says you could use it as an eyeshadow base, eyeliner, or even to touch up your brows. You know what? You guys know I have no brows, so it's the true test if you really touch up your brows. If you could do that, and it's almost like a pomade, like Anastasia Beverly Hills or something like that, I'll be impressed. Because I feel like $22 is a lot of money for an eyeshadow base or an eyeliner, so we'll see. And I need a little touch up, so this will be the true test. Yeah, it's very dry. Wow, it's super dry. Like, I wouldn't really consider this like an eyebrow pomade. I mean, the color quality is really nice. I mean, the color quality is like nice, but it's like really dry and almost like muddy feeling. It feels really thick. Like you either get a bunch on your pencil or you get like nothing at all, and you just get like dry remnants that turn into like the little balls. You know what I'm talking about? Yep, can't say I'm a huge fan of this one. I definitely wouldn't use it as a pomade. Let's see what it feels like on the back of my hand if you want to use it as a base, like I said. Ooh, I just barely touched it with my finger, and it literally just, that's how it picked up. It's like muddy and like rough and not gentle at all, and it comes up clumpy. I hate to talk bad about brands, but this is going to be a no-no for me. This is going to be a pass. Hard pass for sure. It's like mud. It feels like clay. That's a perfect word. It feels like clay. Okay, and then next up, the palette is the Laura Lee Party Animal palette. Is that what it's called? Party Animal? I think so. And this goes for $19, which isn't a bad price at all. It does have some really crazy shades in it. Let's just try out Bottoms Up, which is this pink. Testing it out, it feels really soft, like, oh, try it again. Okay. Here's the color payoff. It's not what I expected. I mean, the color is really pretty, but when you look in the palette, you would expect it to be like really bright. Like I was expecting it to compare to maybe the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette, where it's all those like really bright pastel shades that you barely touch it and it just like swatches like a party animal, like it swatches like incredible. that wasn't very pigmented, so I'm just going to dip into the blue and hope that maybe the pink just didn't go bad. And I really like Laura Lee, and I'm really sad. Because it feels so powdery, I feel like the color, when you swatch it, as soon as you touch your hand with it, it almost like comes off. Like you can see through it, like you can see my skin through it, if that makes sense. It's not as pigmented as you would expect it to be. That's kind of really disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna swatch one more. I mean, I feel like, I know yellow is probably not gonna work out. I'm just gonna roll with Hungover because I feel like purple is like a great color. I can't, okay, purple's better. Purple's actually much better. Here's the purple. I could roll with that purple, that's good. But I definitely noticed I had to press pretty hard to get that payoff. So I wouldn't want to work with a color where I have to like use a lot of force and not be so gentle, because that's where you start to get smudgy and kind of muddy, and it starts looking a little rough looking, and it can start to get like that grayish appearance, if that makes sense, as you're trying to transition colors and blend them. So I'm not too excited about these. I'm definitely going to try the palette out, so hopefully maybe it'll go onto the brush and go onto my eyelids way different than it does on my hands. I know the skin texture is obviously a lot different than here. I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting that to be better, but I'm not going to totally write it off because I haven't worked with it on my eyes yet. And then last but not least is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. And this goes for $21 to $24. I'm excited to try this lipstick. I haven't tried it yet, but I will say the color pick I think sucks. It's like brown chocolatey, and the reason I think it sucks is because you have like Life of the Party is what it's called, or what's it, Party Animal. It doesn't exactly go with what I would expect for the palette. Like I just don't think this chocolate brown is going to go with something so vibrant on the eyes. I mean, obviously you don't have to wear that together, but I feel like this chocolatey color is very hard to wear because it is very deep. So if you have fair skin, sometimes it can look a little harsh. Sometimes if your skin's so dark, it can kind of just wash your lips out. So you kind of really have to have like such a specific like tone of color skin, and I just don't think this will work for everyone. So I think the product was a great choice, but I don't think the color was a great idea for everyone. So that completes my Boxycharm review. Let me know what you guys think of yours, and I hope I don't offend anyone by not liking it this month. I know there's always next, and my opinion, obviously, I don't expect everyone to agree with me, obviously, but that's just my feelings. But I love you guys, and I will see you soon.